Hi guys, welcome back to another video blog. In today's video blog, I want to talk about unwanted feelings that we don't give ourselves permission to feel. Now, typically, this can be negative feelings, but sometimes it can be also positive feelings. So sometimes we have what's called this kind of sense of not wanting to feel joy because we're afraid of what might happen if we feel joy or if we feel good. We're waiting for the other shoe to drop, as they say, which is like we're waiting for something bad to happen. So we're afraid to feel, to feel good and to enjoy and to be, to allow ourselves to express a lot of positive emotions. That can be because of fear or because of some belief that we're not allowed to feel those positive emotions. And this can be the same for negative emotions too. Sometimes we repress and suppress our negative emotions because we don't want to feel them. Now, this never really works because anytime we repress and suppress feelings, because we are afraid of them and we don't want to feel them, what we're doing essentially is we're keeping ourselves stuck in those feelings, because repressed feelings are like, it's like water being dammed up in a river. So if you imagine a river and you put a dam wall in it, the water's just going to basically dam up. It's going to stop it from flowing. And when we look at suppressed or repressed emotions or emotions that we don't want to feel, we usually don't want to feel them, even if they're positive or negative. We usually don't want to feel them because we have some level of shame or fear, some belief around them that we're not allowed to feel those feelings. We're not allowed to express those feelings. So it's really empowering actually to explore in your history, in your past, why, in your childhood, why were you not allowed to express or experience those positive or negative feelings? What meaning do you assign to expressing those feelings fully? How does it make you feel? Like what comes up for you? What story comes up for you when you express those feelings fully, or when you try to express those feelings fully? And there's an old saying that one of my mentors said to me when it comes to emotional suppression and repression and things that we don't want, is that whatever you can't be with won't let you be. Now, if you think about that, the more we repress or don't want something, the more triggered, the more uncomfortable, the more suffering we're going to create for ourselves, because inevitably, as part of the human experience, we're going to experience the whole spectrum of emotions, both positive and negative. And in work that I do, my goal with clients is to get them to love and accept themselves as they are, authentically, their whole self, which means positive and negative, the things we like about ourselves and the things we dislike. Because accepting and loving our whole self is the pathway to self-love and to authentic self-expression. When we feel safe to express all of our emotions and our emotional range, both positive and negative, and when we can do that and express that without inhibiting it or shutting it down, if we can just be with all of those different feelings, then we're able to let that river flow, as I was saying, and we don't judge it, so we don't stop that flow, and we allow that flow, and that allows us to be authentic. It allows us to own the emotion fully and then let it go and let it flow, as they say. And that's a powerful practice. Any unwanted feelings that you don't want to feel, can you be fully present with them? Can you allow yourself to feel safe in expressing them and experiencing them without judgment, without trying to suppress or repress or recoil them? Can you allow yourself to do it? And again, when I talk about emotions, I'm talking about positive and negative emotions. Any emotions that you feel that you can't or you aren't allowed to express, or you can't let yourself express. Allowing yourself to be fully present with those emotions, to feel them fully and to allow them to be there without judgment, and just to allow them to, to unfold and let them flow. And it's amazing what can happen when people actually allow themselves to feel these trapped emotions or unwanted emotions, or emotions they're trying to suppress and hold in for a long time. It brings homeostasis to the body, allows the body to come back into balance, allows the person to return to a state of wholeness and authenticity. So just a little something that I thought you might benefit from. Please share your comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about unwanted emotions and expressing unwanted positive and negative emotions, and how you feel about it. I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video blog.